Hi again, guys. You know what I want to do? I want to look at some sports cards. So, getting ready for the Patriots and the Ravens. Should be a good game. Kind of excited to watch that. And I just got back from New York City. And while I was there, I searched out a card shop, Brigandy Coins and Collectibles, just off of Park Avenue. And I went in and turns out that he does YouTube, and we did a segment together. So I'll post a link to that underneath. So I thought I'd start off by showing the three cards that I picked up while I was there. And the first one is 1926 Bobby Jones rookie card. I have a 20, I think it's a 28 and a 7. But this was always the one I really liked the best. I have a big golf card collection, actually. The other one was the Pete Rose, the 1964. And this is just, you know, such a great Pete Rose card. I like this so much better than the rookie, but I have this card, but I have it in a little lower grade, and this one is just so nicely centered, and it's a 6, pretty sharp, 64 Rose. These are routinely found off center, so it's glad to get that one. And then my man Willie Stargell, just picked this up because it's an 8. That's a lot higher than the one that I have. Again, nicely centered, just a really sharp 65 card. So glad to have that. And I want to show you a few other things that are laying around. We have this rare set. This is a Bobby Shantz. Now, is this rodeo meats or rodeo? I don't know. I like to say rodeo because it sounds fancier, but it's probably rodeo meats. Anyway, you can leave me a note in the comments. I can't seem to find the pronunciation. And, of course, this wasn't around, I don't believe, when I was, alive or growing up. I think it was before my time. So let me know if that's rodeo or rodeo meats. But this is my second one. They did these for the Kansas City Athletics. I think there were 38 total cards in this set. But these are rare cards. Tough to find. You always find them in, pretty much poor to fair. If you get one in a 5, I mean, that's really high grade in these. But those are great cards. And I got a 48 to 49 Leaf Luke Appling. This is a really nice one. These cards are notoriously off center, so this one's really nicely centered. Luke Appling. Always glad to add to that set. I got a 54 Bauman Bobby Avila. Got a 1950 Richie Ashburn. I do like the 50 set. Although, I kind of prefer cards that have their name on the front with some information. But these 50s are cool. They don't show anything, just a picture. And I got a 61 of Bobby Mitchell football card. He was a really good running back. And, most of the Topps football cards did not mimic the baseball card design. For instance, the 58 football card design looks like the 59 baseball card design. But most of the time, they didn't even really resemble each other. But if you look at the 61 football, it's pretty clear it looks very similar to the 61 baseball. And this is probably the only year that happened, maybe in 72. Those cards are pretty similar. Those are probably the only 2 years where they really look alike. Just an interesting observation. Then I got a 71 Kellogg's Boog Powell. Just love this card. It's a nice one. And you got your 1965 MVP. This is a 62. And this thing's pretty sharp for a 62. These are so prone to chipping and so forth. And then I have laying around here a Babe Ruth with Miller Huggins. This is the green tint version. You could see on the green tints they have, I don't know, they're kind of odd. They kind of look bluish, but they're known as green tints. A lot of times they'll be darker. And I'm not quite sure, you know, what caused that or the history behind those. But if anybody knows, please put in the comments. Love to hear about it. And then I got a Nellie Bryles rookie card. Nellie Bryles used to fall over when he would pitch. My father used to tell me, use him as an example of, you know, going all out, giving all out effort. When I grew up, I was actually on a committee with him for a nonprofit organization. So I used to hang out with him all the time. We used to meet together, and he hooked me up with great tickets to the Pirates. I got a weekend tickets one year from him. They were fantastic seats. And then we got a Royce Gracie autographed patch card. UFC legend. And how about this guy? He went like 2 years without making an error at first base. And this is the card that memorializes that, and a little patch card. I like to get the cards at, you know, some big moment, some historic moment or feat. This is Aaron Rodgers' 40,000 yards, kind of dedicated, card dedicated to that with a patch. It's a refractor, I believe. Not that I really care. I'm not really that into refractors or anything. I got a Deontay Johnson autograph. He's a young receiver for the Steelers. It's really starting to come on. And Mike Tomlin may have his issues with some coaching things, but man, he can pick wide receivers year in and year out in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. And I got a Trey Turner autograph card. He could be the fastest guy in the league. He is a good young player and really fast. And I got a couple Michael Taylor autographs. I don't know why, but I like this guy. Michael Taylor. So that's what I have for now. So I'm going to go watch some football. Thanks for watching.